Hey guys, it's your guy in the chair here, and look, I know what you're thinking to yourself. Why is this kid who normally dresses up in various just random t-shirts and Spider-Man pajamas all of a sudden dressed up in a suit and tie and looking too damn fine? Look, there's a very simple reason for that. It's Oscar season, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Oscar season is finally here. The nominations came out yesterday, and I am here to give my reactions and my surprises, disappointments, yada, 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 to those nominations. Now look, full disclosure here, guys, I have not seen every single movie that came out for the Oscar nominations list. I have seen a majority of them, though, so I will give my most honest, non-biased opinions as possible. Look, I'll let you know which important films I haven't seen, because there's only maybe like 3 that I really need to see, and I am going to watch those after the fact, but I wanted to give my reaction, man. I didn't want to wait too much longer. Oscar nominations came out yesterday. I've seen majority of the movies, and I feel like I've seen most of the important ones, so I'm just going to give my reactions. No, I'm just going to be straight up front. I have not seen any of the documentary or the short films that were nominated in any year ever, because I think the only short film I've ever seen that got nominated for an Oscar was Kobe Bryant's film, and it's absolutely incredible, so please check that out if you haven't seen it. But other than that, look, I'm just going to be going through the Oscars list, giving off my prediction of who I think's going to win, and then who I actually think will win, because I'm not always going to get the predictions right, but I'm happy to talk about this, ready to talk about this, and without further ado, let's get into it, guys. Alright, so as far as actors in a leading role goes, that's our first category that we're dealing with. Look, the nominations that we got is Austin Butler for Elvis, Colin Farrell for Banshees of Inisherin, Brendan Fraser for The Whale, Paul Mescal for Aftersun, and Bill Nye. I'm just going to say it's Bill Nye for Living. And look, only guy I haven't seen on this list is Bill Nye in Living. I have not seen that movie, never even heard of it until yesterday. And look, not to disrespect that guy or anything, congratulations on the nomination, but out of the 5 names on here, there's only 3 relevant ones, and that's Austin Butler, Colin Farrell, and Brendan Fraser. And look, it's very obvious for me who this choice should be, who the winner should be. It's Brendan Fraser. I did not see a better performance by an actor, a male actor, in the year of 2022 than Brendan Fraser's The Whale. I mean, it's as simple as that. If you've seen The Whale, you understand that this man is going to bring you to your knees in absolute tears. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. Now, if Brendan Fraser, however, didn't win, okay, so I'm just going to put it out there. My prediction to win for this award is Brendan Fraser. Who I think the Oscars will pick for this award is Brendan Fraser. I don't really understand why he shouldn't win this. While Austin Butler did a phenomenal job, Colin Farrell in the Banshees of Inisherin, if he happened to win the award, I'm not going to be too upset. I mean, Brendan Fraser, I do know, deserves this award, but that movie in general just really surprised me with how good it was, because I thought it was actually going to be really stupid. I thought the plot was very childish. It's about 2 grown men who essentially their friendship just goes absolutely haywire, and it's literally what Barry Cohegan said in the movie. He said, what is he, 12? Like, that's literally what I was thinking when I read the plot synopsis of the Banshees of Inisherin. But the movie's absolutely incredible, and Colin Farrell's really good in it, so I wouldn't be surprised if he won. But no, I'm definitely going to go with Brendan Fraser here for both my prediction and who the Oscars should definitely pick for this. Now on to the next one. Actor in a supporting role. We have Brendan Gleeson from Banshees of Inisherin. We have Brian Tyree Henry from Causeway. We have Judd Hirsch from The Fabelmans, Barry Cohegan from The Banshees of Inisherin, and Ke Huy Quan from Everything Everywhere All at Once. Now look, this category, I have absolutely no problems with anyone who got nominated here. I am actually ecstatic for every name on this list. I'm not mad. I'm honestly not mad at anybody who wins this. I don't think anybody on this list deserves the award more than the other. I thought all these guys did absolutely phenomenal in their performances to be nominated for this. Brian Tyree Henry, I'm extremely proud to see his name here, because he's an incredible actor, and I'm so glad that he was able to get over the crap fest that was Bullet Train and actually get nominated for something, because the boy's incredibly talented. But nonetheless, guys, look, this is a very loaded category here, because like I said, everybody here did an incredible job. Barry Cohegan and Brendan Gleeson in Banshees of Inisherin were absolutely phenomenal. Brendan Gleeson played Colin Farrell's older friend in the Banshees of Inisherin, and guys, I mean, this dude cut off his fingers just so he could spoiler alert for if you haven't seen the film, but this guy literally cut his fingers off, to tell Colin Farrell, no, I don't want to be your friend anymore, man. Like, you need to stay away from me. Like, he's dead ass serious about that. Dedication there. I mean, he didn't actually cut off his fingers in real life, but it was a very funny plot point. But look, As far as my prediction goes for this category, I'm going to say Judd Hirsch. Judd Hirsch in The Fabelmans. And this guy, and I was shocked to even see his name here because he's only in the movie for like 10, 12 minutes. But that's the best 10, 12 minutes in The Fabelmans. Judd Hirsch came and absolutely stole the show. I mean, if you know what I'm doing here, then you just know. Because Judd Hirsch, he did the damn thing. I mean, that was absolutely incredible what he did in that movie. I mean, he was so inspiring and so shocking. Barry Cohegan, I'll say, Ki Hu Kwan is another guy who absolutely deserves the award. I mean, all of these guys deserve to win. I can't lie. This is very hard. Like, this is not the easiest category to pick, but my personal pick, I want Judd Hirsch to win because he did a phenomenal job in The Fabelmans. That 10 to 12 minutes, for him to even get nominated here, I feel like he made a strong enough case in that 10, 12 minutes to win the award. But if I had to actually pick who the Oscars are going to pick for this, I'm going to say Ki Hu Kwan. I think Ki Hu Kwan definitely did enough to, well, he was definitely in the movie a lot longer, so, I mean, easily he has much more of a case. But I definitely think he did a lot more in the film itself to make his case solidified as to why he should win this award, and that's who I'm going with. So Judd Hirsch is my personal pick. That's who I want to see win, but Ki Hu Kwan is who I think ends up taking the award home, and we're on to the next one. So, actress in a leading role. This is my first category that I actually had a problem with. Now, I'll go over the nominees. We got Cate Blanchett for Tar, Ana de Armas for Blonde, Andrea Riseborough for To Leslie, Michelle Williams for The Fabelmans, and Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. I can tell you this, Viola Davis, Danielle Deadwyler deserve to be in this category. I don't care who you have to take out. I mean, actually, no, I do. Don't take out Michelle Yeoh. Cate Blanchett and Tar, I know she probably deserved that because Cate Blanchett is absolutely incredible. So I haven't seen Tar. I definitely need to check that out. But as far as the people, Ana de Armas, I'm going to be real with y'all, does not need to be in this category. I'm sorry. I saw Blonde. She's hot. Ana de Armas, and that is not to say that girl is not incredibly talented, because Ana de Armas is a very good talent. She's a very good actress. Blonde just ain't what she needed. No, absolutely not. Danielle Deadwyler deserves to be in this category for Till. She did an absolutely phenomenal job. That's a big snub. Viola Davis also deserves to be here. I don't know who Andrea Riseborough is, and I don't know what To Leslie is, but I promise you, it wasn't better than Woman King. It wasn't better than what that Viola Davis did in Woman King. Danielle Deadwyler and Viola Davis were absolutely robbed in this category. I don't understand why Ana de Armas is even here. Like I said, Blonde, it's not even close. Danielle Deadwyler and Viola Davis's performances in their films are miles, years, light years ahead of what Ana de Armas did in Blonde. It wasn't that good, guys. I'm being serious. I literally had a friend tell me he skipped just to watch through the sex scenes, and it wasn't me. I said it was a friend. It wasn't me that did that, but I saw Blonde. It wasn't as good as what Viola Davis and them did. But look, this is who our actresses are, and personally, if I had to pick somebody to win this, it better be Michelle Yeoh, because she deserves it all. Like I said, I haven't seen Tar, so I know Cate Blanchett deserves to be there. I don't think she will do better than what Michelle Yeoh did in Everything Everywhere All at Once, but like I said, I haven't seen it. But if I had to pick somebody to win this award, it's got to be Michelle Yeoh. It's got to be Michelle Yeoh for me. I know Tar is a very important film in this year's Oscars awards, so like I said, I'm definitely going to get to a point to checking it out, but I can't give an opinion on something I haven't seen, so personally, while I do believe that Cate Blanchett definitely deserves to be here, because there's no doubt in my mind she didn't kill that performance. Michelle Williams, as much as I didn't like what her character's motivations in The Fabelmans, she did a damn good job at playing that role. Michelle Yeoh absolutely killed it. The other two names, Ana de Armas, can get off this list. Andrea Riseborough, I don't even know who that is. I'm not even disrespecting. Congratulations for being nominated, because I know that's a very big thing. It's a very big milestone in your career. It's something to be very proud of. Viola Davis and Danielle Deadwyler were robbed. Plain and simple. But we're on to the next. So, actress in a supporting role. I'm actually very proud of this. I'm actually very happy for this one, man. We got Angela Bassett for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. We got Hung Chow for The Whale. Carrie Condon for The Banshees of Inisherin. Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once. And Stephanie Hugh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Now, all of these ladies absolutely killed their roles. Congratulations to them. If I personally had to say, if somebody got snubbed in this category, I'm going to say it was Lashana Lynch from The Woman King. And if I had to replace somebody from this category for Lashana Lynch's name, it'd personally probably be Hung Chow. I mean, while she was very good in The Whale, she was not Lashana Lynch in The Woman King. Lashana Lynch was a force to be reckoned with. Even, I think the young girl's name is Thuso Mbedu. She was absolutely, who plays the little girl in The Woman King. Oh, she was, even she could have been nominated for Best Actress or Supporting Actress in this role. I'm very disappointed that Woman King and Till are just not going to get the recognition that they deserve this award season. It's very sad to see movies like that have all astounding black actresses and black female leads that just can't get the role, can't get the recognition that they really deserve, because those two movies were absolutely some of the best films in 2022, and it's just a shame here. Now, I'm not as mad as the actress category. The actress in a leading role category, I'm actually very upset that Ana de Armas is there, but the supporting role, I'm not mad that any of these girls are here. Angela Bassett, I'm extremely proud of. Oh my gosh, like it's amazing that she's nominated. Like, she's the first Marvel actress ever to be nominated for a performance, and she absolutely deserves it. So I'm gonna work with what I got here for these names. And this is a very hard one to choose too, because I can't lie, because all of these ladies did phenomenal. But if I want to see Angela Bassett win. But if I'm going to have to pick, I want to see Angela Bassett win. But if I had to pick somebody to who I think is going to win, as far as who the Oscar is actually going to go to, I probably have to say Stephanie Hsu. Yeah, she was incredible. She was absolutely out of the park, phenomenal. I mean, she killed it. She killed that role. She's the youngest girl in this category, and she absolutely did phenomenal. But all of these other women deserve great recognition for their roles as well. But that's my pick. I think Stephanie Hsu is actually going to take the award away. I personally want to see Angela Bassett do it, because, girl, you killed it. You did absolutely phenomenal, my queen. Now we're on to the next category. So, animated feature film. All right, so we got Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Marcel the Shell with the Shoes On. The title always stumps me. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, The Sea Beast, and Turning Red. I've only not seen two movies in this category, and that's Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio and The Sea Beast. I will never watch Pinocchio. Pinocchio creeps me the hell out. I don't care how many renditions they make of that movie. I'm not watching it. Pinocchio creeps me the hell out. The original Disney movie scarred me for life. I'm good. Just like if they were ever to make a live action Hunchback of Notre Dame, oh, hell no. No way in hell I'm watching that movie, because that movie scarred me too. So no. But, I mean, let's be real here, guys. There's only one answer in this category that needs to take home the best animated feature film. It's Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. First of all, what is it? The status or the absolute, like, boost, the compliments that this movie has been receiving ever since its release, and I'm talking about months. Well, it came out in December, so I think like it's only 1 month afterwards. But everyone that I've seen on Twitter, on TikTok, that has seen this film, they go absolutely bonkers for it. They can't believe how beautiful the animation looks. They can't believe how incredible the villain is. They can't believe how funny the film is, how heartwarming it is, how all the characters play just magnificent parts in making this film one of the best heartfelt animated features I've ever seen in my life, or one of them. But no, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I think that's my prediction of who's going to win, and that's who I think the Oscar's going to. Plain and simple as that. Puss in Boots got to win this. Marcel the Shell with the Shoes On, though, that's a tearjerker. I can't lie. That one gets to you. Turning Red was phenomenal as well. Turning Red was good, but none of them were Puss in Boots. None of them was Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. All right, cinematography. So we have the nominees. We have All Quiet on the Western Front, Bardo, Forest Chronicle of a Handful of Truths. I don't know what that is. You can tell by the way I'm saying that. Elvis, Empire of Light, and Tar. Now, haven't seen All Quiet on the Western Front. That's another one I got to get to, because I know that's a very important one to this year's Oscar nominations. Haven't seen Tar. I already told you that. Bardo, Forest Chronicle of a Handful of Truths. No, haven't seen that at all. Empire of Light I actually did see. It's okay. As far as cinematography goes, yeah, sure, that movie looked good. But if I had to replace a movie with that one, it's Nope. I think Nope actually should have got nominated for cinematography, because it was actually a very incredible, beautiful movie to look at. That and one other. I thought Nope should have been nominated for one other category as well, but I'll get to that when I get to it. But all right, it's gonna be weird here, because I've only seen Elvis and Empire of Light. But if I personally had to pick one, and y'all are just going to go like, you haven't even seen the movie, how are you picking this? I probably got to go with All Quiet on the Western Front because from what I've seen from the movie and from what I've heard, it's a very beautiful movie, and the trailer just looks absolutely intense. It reminds me of a very 1917 vibe, the Sam Mendes directed film that came out in 2019, I believe it was. Yeah, there's 1917. It gives off those kind of vibes, and 1917 was actually a very beautiful movie to look at as well. It was incredible cinematography done in that film. So if I had to pick a movie that's going to win it, it's All Quiet on the Western Front. And that's my prediction. That's who I think's taking home the Oscar. I understand some of you may be confused how I can pick that, but look, it's what I'm working with, guys. I'm gonna get to the movies. It's hard to see every single movie that gets nominated, but it is what it is. All right, next category we got costume design. We got the nominees are Babylon, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Miss Harris Goes to Paris. All right. I've seen all those except for Miss Harris Goes to Paris. Like I said, I have no idea what that is. But from this, it's crazy. People might be upset at this one, but I personally think and I didn't enjoy the movie as much as I wanted to here. But as far as costume design goes, might have to go Babylon. Babylon had very creative, crazy costumes, crazy get-ups all over the place. Like they did a very good job. Now, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I think that could definitely get a nod as well. Honestly, Everything Everywhere All at Once too, because Michelle Yeoh, all of the dresses that she had to put on, all the different costumes, all the different get-ups that they had throughout that film were beautiful. Elvis, I think the only person that really deserves the praise in Elvis as far as costume design goes, well, I mean, her name is Catherine Martin, but Austin Butler, all his outfits in that film, that's really where most of the costume design credit goes, I feel like, in that film. But yeah, my prediction, I think Babylon is going to win. I mean, am I very confident in that? Not really, but I personally thought Babylon's costumes and all the craziness that was going on with all the costumes and all the get-ups in the film, I thought that was definitely one of the biggest standouts of the film. So that's why I think personally it should win. But if I had to pick one, it's going to be a toss-up here. I got to go between, if I had to pick one that's actually going to take the Oscar home, it's probably going to be between Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and probably Everything Everywhere All at Once, if I'm being completely real. I mean, this one's pretty hard here. Like, costume design, anybody can get it. Like I said, I've never seen Miss Harris Goes to Paris, so she could probably win it, but highly doubt that the costumes in those films even touched what Babylon, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Black Panther did. So, with that, my prediction is Babylon, but I'm personally thinking either Everything Everywhere All at Once or Black Panther takes that award home. Alright, so the next category, we got Best Director. Look, the nominees are Banshees of Inisherin, Martin McDonagh, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert, The Fabelmans, Steven Spielberg, Tar, Todd Field, Triangle of Sadness, Ruben Östlund. Look, I've actually seen, like I said, the only movie I haven't seen on here was Tar. I did see The Triangle of Sadness. I'll say this. The Triangle of Sadness, while it is a very good movie, it wasn't necessarily what I was expecting. It's kind of like a rich people's Lord of the Flies, which is actually a very interesting concept. It's actually not bad at all. It was a very weird, interesting movie. It just wasn't as much Woody Harrelson as I was expecting. I kind of wanted more of his character, but it definitely got, the beginning kind of threw me off as to what this was, and then the middle and end kind of steered me in the right direction of the kind of Lord of the Flies sense, and it was a very interesting film, to say the least. But if I had to pick one here, personally, my prediction, I want the Banshees of Inisherin to win this one here, man. I think the directing in Banshees of Inisherin was absolutely incredible, man. I mean, for as a plot to be as simple as this one here, just friends having just a fight between them, and they don't want to, well, one doesn't want to talk to the other anymore. To make that a very enjoyable experience for me is absolutely astounding. I didn't expect to love that movie as much as I did, and honestly, a big credit to that film does go to the performances, but the directing in that film as well is absolutely phenomenal. But who I think is going to win, actually, yeah, I kind of want Banshees of Inisherin to win something, because I haven't picked it yet to win anything, honestly. But if I had to say who I think is going to win, Everything Everywhere All at Once, either Daniel and Daniel, I think that's what they're going by, or just Daniel. Or Daniels, I think that's what they go by, like Daniels or whatever. But it's either that or The Fabelmans, because it's Steven Spielberg. I think Steven Spielberg will probably steal this one, just because, I mean, it's Steven Spielberg. He'll probably steal the Best Director award for this one. But Everything Everywhere All at Once, I think Daniels actually should take the award home. Personally, I want to see Banshees of Inisherin get this one, but I think Everything Everywhere All at Once gets the nod. The Fabelmans, I wouldn't be surprised, because like I said, it is Spielberg, and he did do a very good job directing that film, but Everything Everywhere All at Once is just incredible. Daniels, they did so well with that movie. They did such a good job. So that's who I think is going to get the award. I wouldn't be surprised. Just to sum that up so it's not confusing, my prediction is Banshees of Inisherin. Steven Spielberg, I wouldn't be surprised, but I think Everything Everywhere All at Once is taking that award home. All right. Documentary feature film, we're going to skip. I haven't seen those. Documentary short films, never saw those. We're going to skip. Film editing, next up on the list. All right, so we got the Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Tar, and Top Gun Maverick. Personally, I want Top Gun Maverick to win this because I need Top Gun Maverick to win something. That was my favorite movie of the year last year. I'd love for Top Gun Maverick to win Best Editing. Will it win? Probably not because it's a very big blockbuster. So, again, I think, honestly, man, I think Everything Everywhere All at Once takes a lot of the awards home. I think this thing actually probably sweeps a lot of these awards, man. I think Everything Everywhere All at Once is probably going home with at least 5 or 6 awards for the night. This is another one that I think probably takes it. I want Top Gun Maverick to win. Is that my prediction? Not really. I think Everything Everywhere All at Once is my prediction to win this award. Everything Everywhere All at Once is my guess as to who's actually going to win it as well. I think that they're just going to run away with that. There was no movie that as much chaoticness, and chaotic in a good way, as much chaos and insane just thrills were going on in that film. The editing was very, very good in the film. Like for them to make that such a very smooth and just very, I don't know what the word is, but they made it a very smooth, very smooth transition. Like it wasn't all over the place. Like it wasn't bouncing back and forth. Like they did very good job with all the special effects and just editing that film in general. So that's what I'm going to pick for that. All right, next we got international feature film. I haven't seen any of these. I haven't seen any of these. I heard Close was very sad. I really want to see that one. All Quiet on the Western Front. That's the other one I haven't seen. So we're just gonna skip this category. All right, makeup and hairstyling. I'm gonna do my best to pick this one. But I have seen most of these. Actually, no, I've seen all these. No, I haven't. Okay. All Quiet on the Western Front. I haven't seen that one, but I've seen the rest. The Batman, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Elvis, and The Whale. Personally, for makeup and hairstyling, this is hard because it's like, okay, and I guess makeup would be a part of it. All right, I'm going to pick The Whale because it's Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser, if you've seen The Whale, you understand like what you saw in that movie and how big Brendan Fraser was. It was massive. It was just ridiculous, and it was just so heartbreaking to see a guy like that. Brendan Fraser, no, makeup and hairstyling, I think The Whale is my prediction to win this award. If I had to pick who's going to win makeup and hairstyling, I personally want to say The Whale because it's like Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Yes, the makeup and hairstyling, quote unquote. Yes, they had all the black women looking fine as hell, looking phenomenal. I mean, most of the army was bald anyway, like Okoye and them. But it doesn't matter. The Batman, I think that really has much to do. I think the only reason this got nominated is because of Robert Pattinson's eyeliner. I really think that's the biggest reason this thing got nominated. But hey, I'm glad to see the Batman get nominated for something, right? What, Elvis? No, I don't really see it. I mean, I do because Austin Butler, but like I said, I don't really see it. So my prediction's personally going to be The Whale, who I think is going to take this home is The Whale. There was no more shocking, how the hell did they pull that off moment in any film this year other than, seeing Brendan Fraser in The Whale. So no, I think that The Whale is definitely going to run away with that one. All right, so we got music, original score. This is one of my favorites because if scores are a big part of movies, they are a big part of the way they make you, that certain scenes make you feel. I love hearing scores. I actually listen to a lot of scores in my spare time. One of my favorite scores of all time is easily the one from The Social Network, but we'll get on to that later. All right, so our nominees, we got All Quiet on the Western Front, Babylon, Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and The Fabelmans. Now, Justin Hurwitz is the guy who did Babylon. He also is the guy that did La La Land. My prediction is going to be Babylon for original score. While people do have their issues with Babylon, the movie itself, I do not have an issue with that score. That score is absolutely phenomenal. It's hype. It's hype, intense. I mean, it's up, it's down. It has like all types of feels to it. Now, it's not just one score. Of course, it's like multiple different scores throughout the film, but No, the score in Babylon was absolutely phenomenal. I really enjoyed. The trumpets go hard as hell in the scores. Who's going to run away with who's actually going to take the award home? I'm going to say Babylon, because I'm going to be honest. Out of all of these movies, and like I said, I haven't seen All Quiet on the Western Front. The only score that actually like stood out to me was Babylon. Babylon was the one that actually stood out to me the most, and that's because, one, the music is glaring loud as hell right in front of your face, but it's like, yeah, it's something you're walking away. You definitely remember the music of the film, so I feel like that's how this should be judged. The most memorable music you hear in the film, or the most memorable music you remember walking out of the film, that should be what this winning score is. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with Babylon as my prediction. Babylon hopefully is the winner as well. On to music original song. All right, so we have Applause from Tell It Like a Woman. Never seen it. Hold My Hand, Top Gun Maverick, Lady Gaga. Yes, ma'am, you did that. You killed that. Lift Me Up, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Rihanna. More power to you, girl. Not To from RRR. This Is a Life from Everything Everywhere All at Once. All right. So, only thing I haven't seen on here was Tell It Like a Woman. I don't think I really need to see that to judge this category. My personal pick is Lift Me Up. There's no song that moved me more than that one. I mean, come on now. Rihanna, literally, you can't play that song in the first 20 seconds without just belting out from the bottom of your soul. Burning in a hopeless dream. Hold me when you go to sleep. Keep me in the warmth of your. Keep me safe. Safe and sound. Alright, y'all know the song, but like, come on now. There's no song that gets you in your emotions more than that one there. Lady Gaga's Hold My Hand almost gets you there, but nah, Rihanna absolutely deserves this award here. I'm gonna go, that's my prediction, and that's definitely the one I'm hoping that the Oscars gives to her, because she killed it. Alright, now we got Best Picture. I know that's one. Look, first of all, before we even get into that, I am so happy that this year's Best Pictures lineup is way better than last year's, because let me explain something to you. Don't Look Up did not deserve to be in no Best Picture category last year. Y'all just forced that. Y'all, I guess we really just didn't have much to show at all, because Don't Look Up did not deserve to be in no Best Picture anything last year. But nonetheless, we're here. We got a lot better movies. So Best Picture, we have All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, Triangle of Sadness, and Women Talking. Only films I have not seen on this list is Tar, All Quiet on the Western Front, and Women Talking. Personally, I don't think any of those really have a chance to actually win Best Picture. I mean, because Everything Everywhere All at Once, Top Gun Maverick exists. What else could probably win on here? The Fabelmans, I don't think should win, but I like I said, a lot of people love that movie, of course, because it reminds us of why we love the movies in the first place, and it's just, I really have a problem with the subplot of that film, so I don't really want to see that one win. But Banshees of Inisherin, actually, Banshees of Inisherin, if that one won, I would cry, because I love that movie a lot. It's actually really good. It's hard. This is a pretty good category, I'm not gonna lie. All right. While I would, like I said, I think Everything Everywhere All at Once is going to run away with a lot of, awards this year. So, personally, if I had to pick one as a prediction, I would love to see Top Gun Maverick win, but it's a blockbuster. I don't think that one really has as much as a chance as I'd like it to, but I'm very glad it got nominated for Best Picture. I'm glad people can watch that and realize there's no better action thrill ride than Top Gun Maverick this year. Personally, I'm going to say Everything Everywhere All at Once is my prediction. That's also going to be, it's my prediction, and the movie that I think is actually going to take home the award, I think is going to be Everything Everywhere All at Once. I just can't really see this movie being beat. I mean, I was absolutely shocked. While it wasn't necessarily my number one movie of the year, the movie is good enough to not only just blow you away, but it absolutely floors you, man, in every single aspect of filmmaking. Like, it's just absolutely spectacular in every spec of the word. Like, it's incredible. And like I said, I would want Top Gun Maverick to win, but it's the Oscars here, so I mean, they're not, like, blockbusters, you don't really have much of a shot here. Banshees of Inisherin is another one I'd like to see win. I would not be, because I'm honestly just shocked at how much I love Banshees of Inisherin, and I'm hoping to get some surprising wins in this year's Oscars. But personally, yeah, I'm gonna go with Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think that's my prediction, and that's definitely the one I think is going to actually take home the award. I don't really see why this one couldn't do it. I don't see why not at all. All right, next up we got production design. I can't lie to you. I'm not really sure much into. I don't know how production design works. I think that's how the set and everything was made. If that's the case, then I think I definitely know who's winning this one. All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of the Water, Babylon, Elvis, and The Fabelmans. Avatar: The Way of the Water. James Cameron, as much as y'all think he's full of crap, or I'm not sure if y'all think that now after the fact that y'all seen Avatar: The Way of the Water, because we all know after we seen it that he's actually still the genius filmmaker that he always was. Yeah, Avatar: The Way of the Water deserves to win production design. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's my prediction. That's who I think is winning it. That was easy. Once I seen Avatar: The Way of the Water on here, I was like, no, I think I do know what production design is. That one got it for sure. All right, let's see if we got anything else on here. All right, sound. This is where this is where I wanted to get something off my chest for a second. All right, so for sound, we got All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of the Water, The Batman, Elvis, and Top Gun Maverick. A movie that no doubt should have been here was Nope. Jordan Peele's Nope definitely should have been in Best Sound, because the sound in Nope is ridiculous. Like all of them, like not only like the sounds of the UFO, the silence, just. Nope deserves to be in this category. Like I rewatched it a few times, and the sound always stands out to me. I remember the first time watching it in the big IMAX theater, the sound was the biggest thing that stood out to me in that film, and I still think it should be here, but unfortunately it's not, so it is what it is. The black man getting run over by the white man again. Oh, surprise, surprise. Anyway, who I think's gonna win? I'll probably say All Quiet on the Western Front, because it's a war movie, and I know there's like a lot of attention to detail that has to go into movies like that. Like I said, I think All Quiet on the Western Front gives me a lot of 1917 vibes, and that movie had good sound editing too. Yeah, I think All Quiet on the Western Front could probably win. I think it probably will. Actually, I'm hoping I'm hoping for a sneaky win. I hope Top Gun Maverick wins, because Top Gun Maverick, the fighter jets, the Mach 9 scene in the beginning, or I think he had to go Mach 10. The Mach 10 scene in the beginning, absolutely intense. Has you on the edge of your seat, like you felt like you were in those planes. No, okay, Top Gun Maverick. Okay, I'm gonna switch that up. My prediction is Top Gun Maverick. I think Top Gun Maverick's going to win. I want Top Gun Maverick to win. I haven't seen All's Quiet on the Western Front, so I'm not gonna pick that one. I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. Top Gun Maverick. Top Gun Maverick's my pick for that one. And as far as visual effects, we're almost done here, guys. We got visual effects. All right. So we got All's Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of the Water, The Batman, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Top Gun Maverick. Come on, guys. These are visual effects here. Avatar: The Way of the Water. There's literally the most fluent movements from blue people I've ever seen in my life is Avatar: The Way of the Water. All of its CGI, all of its green screen. It is ridiculous. James Cameron actually put his foot in this movie, and the visual effects are mind-blowing. It's absolutely spectacular. Personally, I wish we didn't have to keep watching him in 3D to see the visual effects be mind-blowing, because it'd be great just to see it without it, but it is what it is. But Avatar: The Way of the Water is my prediction for that, and it's the one I think is going to go home with the award. 2 more left, guys. Thank you for hanging in there with me. We got 2 more categories left. We got writing, adapted screenplay. We got All's Quiet on the Western Front, Glass Onion, and Knives Out Mystery, Living, Top Gun Maverick, Women Talking. Personally, I want to see Top Gun Maverick take this one home for adapted screenplay. I think Top Gun Maverick should definitely do it. If not, I want to see Glass Onion. I want to see Glass Onion take home the award. Like I said, I haven't seen All Quiet on the Western Front. However, I could see that probably winning it, I don't know, or Women Talking, because I hear that the movie is just a lot about women talking. So, writing adapted screenplay, it's got to be very interesting if it was just women talking all the time. Not that there's anything wrong with women talking. Women can talk, and women definitely got something to say. So I'm gonna leave it there. Next category, and the very last one. Like I said, thank you guys for hanging in there with me. So for writing, we have original screenplay, Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, Tar, and Triangle of Sadness. Actually, I'm very happy about how this played out, because I think all these movies should be here. Like I said, I haven't seen Tar, but Cate Blanchett, I'm not surprised. whatsoever. Triangle of Sadness was actually a very well written movie, so I'm actually very glad it was here. This is where I want to see my prediction. I want Banshees of Inisherin to win. Who I think's gonna win? Everything Everywhere All at Once. There's nothing more original than that movie right there. I mean, yes, it does depict from different categories and genres of films and things like that, and kind of take references from other things, but there's nothing more original that you would see on screen than Everything Everywhere All at Once. So my prediction is personally going to be Banshees of Inisherin, who I think is going to win. Everything Everywhere All at Once. And guys, that is the end of these Oscar nominations for 2023. Those are my predictions. Look, please let me know in the comments what you guys think is going to win, who you think is going to win, who you think it'll actually go to. Do you think we'll have a La La Land Moonlight situation this year? Probably not. That'll probably never happen again. That's probably a one-time thing. But who do you think is getting slapped this year? Hey, you never know now. You never know. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on the Oscars this year. How do you feel about the nominations? Tell me your snubs. Tell me your disappointments. Your thoughts on the nominees themselves, man. Let me know in the comments. Let's get some dialogue started. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Look, this is your guy in the chair. More content coming.